Hey guys, Ludgonious here with Ludi.
What's going on, guys?
Time for another Inside the Episode.
Inside the episode.
Today we're going to be doing the episode Crinita-Gelum Belt, which is Season 4, Episode 13. The belt is like this icy ring of frozen planetoids around the star, which just recently discovered. There's one guy there, his father and partner discovered this place. They didn't really get a chance to explore it thoroughly, so they didn't really find anything. There's water there, which is always useful, but it's much easier to get it from bigger planets, so it's largely been ignored. So this one guy stuck around. He's in a space station all by himself, just exploring all the different parts of the ring, trying to find his father all the fame that he deserves or whatever. And then Doog comes. The guy had already explored one. Before we get too much farther in it, Crinita-Gelum is frost covered in Latin.
In Latin, yeah.
So it's a frozen ring, frost covered. The guide, his last name is Gelum. He because he's named after the people that discovered it. But he's already explored one of the frozen bodies, which is like a dwarf planet called Viburnum, and Viburnum is Snowball. So he discovered, he explored the first snowball, didn't find anything. So he's, only got a few more of these larger bodies left to explore. And Doog gets there, and they're going to explore the second body. So Doog goes with them. They go down to this cool little lander thing that I really liked.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
The guy, as they're descending down, starts, this real formal thing about, one small step for... he's all excited to be laying on it. He's ready to call this place Viburnum 2. But Doog's like, well, don't you got to be the first person on a planet to be able to name it?
Yeah.
So, of course, the guide's got to get all his equipment and everything. So Doog just hurries up and jumps out of there. And he's the first one on the planet. So he decides he wants to call this place Doogster.
Doogster.
Who
would have guessed?
Yeah. Of course, Doog also forgot that it was an ice planet. So when he jumped out, he face planted.
It's about right.
Yeah.
It's fitting.
So these guys, Doog and the guy, they go around, the planet looking for stuff. They don't really find anything at first, but then they come up on this plain and they find some lichens, which is huge because there was never known to be life there before. They're all super excited and everything.
Cut that out.
Yeah.
Okay.
So the guide is busy scanning all the stuff. He gets all excited. Well, while he's doing that, Doog discovers a larger animal.
Yeah.
Once again, Doog's the first one to see it, so Doog is, he names this thing Doogus Osmosaurus.
Right.
Which is it's a pretty big creature. It's got 6 legs. It's made for walking on the ice. It's got tusks and everything.
Looks like a gigantic, hybrid between a mammoth and a buffalo or something.
Yeah,
it's a giant animal. Yeah.
So they're all, super excited about that. That, simple life is one thing, but they got this complex, huge organism. So, they're already really excited about that, but they discover more.
Yeah, so as they're going along, they find a carcass of one of the Doog Osmosaurus animals.
Doog's like, is there a Doog Osmosaurus Rex around here?
Yeah. And so they're wondering, what happened from that, but then they see a spear right next to it, so they know that there's additional life out there.
There's even more complex life. It's got intelligence, there's a tool and stuff. So they're really excited about that. I think the guide switches from his little scanner that he has to his gun, because they just don't even know what, these guys got spears, they don't know what they're going to run into.
Right.
So they find this native, he's got a little hut, so it shows he's got some technology. The natives can fly, that really freaks them out.
Yeah.
But both, the guide, I guess, never prepared for this. He didn't really know that he was going to find complex life. Yeah. And obviously, Doog has no experience with, first contact scenarios.
Not at all, no.
So they're both pretty terrified. They're doing a really bad job of representing humanity.
Yeah.
They're arguing with each other. They're arguing with the native. Nobody can understand each other. They're all speaking in different languages. I think eventually they come across the point where they know that this native guy wants to trade something.
Yeah.
He wants to trade this piece of meat from one of the Doog Osmosauruses. Well, the only thing they have is, Doog's mic and his microphone, and Doog never gives up his microphone no matter what. He doesn't care if it's going to ruin the first contact.
For a new mic, you want.
No, and then the guy, Doog's like, well, give him your gun. And the guy's like, I can't change the balance of power. So instead of like doing anything else, they just decide to run.
Yeah.
They just both run away.
Probably the best idea that they could have throughout the whole thing.
So they'll have to come back with like a full science crew and everything, and eventually, explore it. And I would hate to see what the LIU is eventually going to do to these natives. It's like a
Find out a way
sentient
to
alien species
monetize
that can fly. I'm sure you can get them to fix light bulbs. Or, I don't know,
something like that.
Yeah,
climb stuff. I don't know. All right, so I think the things I like the most about this episode in general are just more of Doog's shenanigans.
Yeah.
Trying to be the first one out on the planet, falls, but he does make it out first. Tries to name the planet, not giving up his mic. When he's bartering, he gets to name the other animal. Like he always finds a way to like have fun or I don't know, just get in the middle of things when he's on any of these planets. So
yeah. Trying to think. There's a scene in there where this planet, they just got back from this other planet called Pumilio, which is like the planet full of a bunch of dwarf people.
Yeah,
like little short guys.
Yeah.
So the guy tells them that they're going to explore a dwarf planet. Dude's like, oh man, I already just discovered a dwarf planet this month. So I thought that was kind of funny.
Should we call it little people?
Well, a dwarf planet is like an astronomical term.
I know. I'm talking about that.
But
earlier.
yeah.
Okay.
But I'm saying like, yeah.
Sorry. Okay, so what else we got?
It's an astronomical term.
It is. It's not Latin.
Okay.
What else we got? Anything else for this episode? I'm sure I'll probably put some pictures up, maybe on like Instagram or something to show you guys like that. Obviously, go check it out, but I haven't put that one up yet. But I'm sure a lot of people will like it. So
at the end of the episode, a lot of the LIU Atlas, there's always a note at the end, and the note is in the form of like this letter from the LIU Naming Bureau or whatever, and it informs Doog that his attempt to name that planet Doogster has failed, so they went ahead and called it Viburnum 2. But because there's these overly complex rules and stuff, the creature that he discovered is still known as the Doogus Osmosaurus. So he's got that to add to his resume. He just named an animal. He discovered a new species. So,
pretty cool. Not everybody gets to do that, so he's practically famous.
So make sure you check out the episode. We're only giving out part of it. It's more funny when you read it yourself.
Right.
There's hundreds of episodes on our website. They're all kind of like a comic form.
Yeah.
They're a picture followed with dialogue and stuff. It's really cool. There's a lot of episodes that you'll see on here, but make sure you check them all out. Our website is www.ludgonious.com. We'll have a link down in the description section. We'll also have a link specifically to this episode, Crinita-Gelum, but then also the general one as well. Please like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again.
Bye-bye. Watch me win. All right.